Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I was busy checking the gym rankings on the 2024 set for the Moonboard app. And what do you know? The Refuge in Las Vegas is #1. Since we're #1 and we're the best in the country, I thought it'd be awesome to get a slew of the community together and hear their thoughts on the new set. As the new gym holds make their way around the world, I'm sure you're excited to hear how this compares to the 16 and the 19, whether we like it or not, and what's new and what we love and hate about it. So I've gathered, 10 climbers. They range from beginner to seasoned pro, and we're gonna hear their thoughts. But first, let me share mine. If you're new to the channel, I'm Miguel. I consider myself a gym climber. I do all the sets every week. I never fully got drawn into the board the way other people have. I've climbed on the 16 a couple of times. I find it very fingery, very punchy. 2019 was a little better for me, but I still didn't love it. You know, I love people who like to chase the rankings and do every benchmark and whatever, but it just never fully drawed me in. That being said, the 2024, I think, is going to be the set that finally pulls me into this community. I've had 2 solid sessions on it, and I have just felt very sticky. I don't know any other way to describe it. Everything has felt good. I tried a couple of 4s, a couple of 5s, a couple of 6s, and I was sticking to these blue textured holds really, really well. They're nice and big, nice texture. Really love the pockets that they've introduced into this thing, and my feet feel awesome on all of the blue holds. And I really love how everybody that I've climbed with is setting as well. So it's really cool to climb your friends' sets, and I can't wait to try more. Shout out to like the top players in the Moonboard community, like Ravioli. I'll try to get his thoughts on the Moonboard coming up in another video. Shout out to Nick Wedge. I've tried a couple of his problems. Steve Rader, super strong guy. Yeah, I just want you guys to hear other people's thoughts besides my own, and I want you to get psyched on this set because so far it's really, really good. So why don't we start it off, and like, subscribe if you're new here, and get psyched because this set is sick. Okay, check it.
Hey, I'm Roger Lee. Big fan of Miguel Climbs. Trying the 2024 set with him. I'm really into it. It's kind of really different from all the past ones. I'll start with probably the cons. The 2-color contrast of just blue and wood kind of doesn't make sense when we've had 4 colors before. There's a lot less crimps, and the size of the blue holds makes it really hard to see feet. But it offers a lot of new climbing styles, like big holds, a lot more friction type movement, a lot of underclings. So if you're never really into the board climbing like the Moonboards before, because it was very crimpy, very powerful, it introduces kind of more movement. So that's kind of a good thing for the 24. I think I'm always gonna like the 16 because of the in-cut crimps. The 19 really forces good, powerful pinches. So I think the 2024 kind of incorporates a little bit of everything, but I still can't get over like the 2 colors. But overall, super fun. I think it's just kind of having a new blank slate makes it really fun to do a lot of setting, trying new problems with people. So hope to see you here at Refuge and crushing it.
Hi, my name is Parker Gurdison, and I'm on the Refuge climbing team. The 2024 Moonboard has been the first Moonboard that I'm actually interested in. The other 2019, 2017, 2016 boards, they're all just super steep crimps and just a bunch of down pulling. And I mean, I'm good at that, but I don't know, not at 40 degrees. It's kind of steep for me. I've set 3 climbs on there. I think my newest one is called Crimping with the Lord. You know, gotta praise the Lord sometimes. Has it been 60 seconds? You should follow me on the Moonboard. Setter named Sticky G, you know. Coach Dom gave me that nickname, and it kind of just stuck for a while. So yeah, that's the 2024 Moonboard. Sleek, new, blue, bigger, bolder, better? Question mark? I don't know. I like the big holds. like the tiny holds. It's a moonboard. What do I do now? I think I'm done.
All right, the new 2024 set is the usual moonboard style. It's hard, it's painful, it's too tall, all the moves are too big. Like overall, I'd put it at like maybe 8 out of 10. Great moonboard. From what I've seen, the V4s, the lower end stuff, is much more consistent in grade, which I like. I don't like seeing a V4 and having it be V7. I don't like seeing a V4 and having it be V8. But overall, I like it. I think the only other problem I have is the holds are sometimes so big that you can't even see the lights below them, which is a good problem. You just have to have that photographic memory that a lot of moonboarders have if they're gonna succeed, because you might not see the lights every time. I set a V5 called Tkacz. If you guys wanna check it out, go check it out. Comment if it's terrible, or don't, actually. I'd prefer you don't hurt my feelings. That's about it.
Hey folks, I'm Tiny Dynos. That's my Instagram, YouTube, on the app as well. 2024 set. Take into consideration, I didn't really climb 2016 or 2017 very much, but I spent a lot of time on 2019. Did about 300 benchmarks on there. A couple things I've noticed with 2024. First off, I really enjoy it. In the easier range, I've seen that a combination of E9 and G12, some combination of those holds get used quite a lot, especially on V4s, which is the lowest grade on this iteration of the board. Personally, I've been setting climbs. I've got about 20 or so far. I have some that use those. I've been trying to incorporate some other holds just so it doesn't feel like every V4 is just a repeat of another, where you maybe go to E9 and then jump to G12, or you have a foot to reach to D12. That's one thing I've noticed at the lower grades. It's still fun. Regardless, just trying to get a little bit of variety in the types of climbing that you've got at the lower grades. In terms of holds in general, one thing I did notice was in previous sets, there weren't that many underclings. I feel like in this set, it kind of went opposite and went kind of a little overboard on underclings. A lot of climbs utilize a lot of underclings and pinches. I mean, I think the first 8 that was benchmarked was benchmark pinches, which doesn't really have any classic moonboard crimp on it. Not that it's a bad climb, nothing wrong with it in my opinion. It's just, there's a little bit of deviation from the traditional moonboard style, but I think if you play around with the board a lot, I'm currently at 4 sessions, there's still a lot of options for your classic moonboard kind of style. One other thing I'll say is because we're kind of getting in on it early here at Refuge, and there aren't that many benchmarks yet, I think there's about 10, there's kind of a mindset difference where people are having an amazing time setting their own climbs and trying each other's, which I think really brings out the community aspect of the 2024 board, which has actually been my favorite part. I'll start up a session and just like, as opposed to like hyper fixated on all the benchmarks, go through and climb other people's climbs, try and set some stuff, work together to kind of treat it more like a community. But yeah, I've got about 20 sets on there right now. I'd love for people to try it out. And that's my thoughts on 2024.
The moonboard is kind of fun, but sometimes it's really hard. Like when my dad just did it, it was really hard for him. But like when Miguel did it, he can like do it good. He can go to the top, and like the moonboard is fun, but like I don't know anything else. Bye.
Hi, I'm JP. I've logged close to 70 climbs on the moonboard, 2024 set. First impressions, I like it a lot. I've climbed on all of the previous renditions of the moonboard, and I think this is my favorite set. I really like the 2019 and the 2016, but what sets this board apart, I think the holds are quite friendly. There's a better variety of different hold types. I'm just really liking it.
Okay, so my name is Tkacz. I've been climbing for 15 years and I've been moonboarding maybe since 2017. Before that, I was always like pretty turned off by how sandbagged it felt. What I always liked about the moonboard, or what I came to like about the moonboard, I should say, is that it really did not suit me well with a lot of small holds and really small positions that force you to get bunched up and then explode big. But that was something I wanted to work on. One of the impressions I have about the new moonboard was I was kind of concerned that that wouldn't be the case because the holds look bigger, these blue holds, they look bigger at a distance. And so I was like, okay, so maybe now the thin crimping's gone and maybe I'm gonna have to find another way to put that into my climbing because that's kind of always my weakness. But after having climbed on it for a few weeks, you know, the holds are bigger and they are different. They're not as, I would say, like death crimpy, although those are on there. They're a little more slopey. They require a little bit more tension. They require a little more finesse to hold, I think. And maybe it does lend itself to large moves, but a lot of the things that I liked about the moonboard still apply. It's still powerful. You still have to try hard. You still have to grip hard. You know, there is no easy climbing on the moonboard, even at the lower grades. And so it really trains the GUR. So I still think it's really, really good. And I like that they changed it actually. If they just went more death crimping, then they've been doing the same thing since the first moonboard came out. And so, you know, it's good that they're switching it up to maybe slightly different hold textures, different hold types, more pinches, more underclings, and more of those kind of sloping crimps, like I said, so that they're, you know, they're showing the range of possibility that they're really getting into as the moonboard. So yeah, my impressions are good. I really enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Alen. I've been climbing for 5 years. I like the 2024 moonboard because the holes are bigger, but also because of that, it's harder to track feet because all of them is color blue. And also it's big, that's why the holes are blocking the lights. But all in all, I like it. But I'm very biased on the 2016 set. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Owen. I've been climbing for about a year and a half now. And this is my first time on the 24 moonboard. I normally climb on the 2019. And it's hard, it's a moonboard.
Yeah. I'm Trevin Snow. Impressions on this moonboard. I like the holds more. As opposed, I also climb on the 2019 set because the black holds would get really like glassy or, you know, kind of greasy. These blue ones, yeah, you stick a lot more, but it emulates kind of the same movement though. Like moonboard's really, it's generating a lot of movement off of awkward positions and it keeps the same thing. But I've seen some of the guys here, they're setting some pretty cool stuff, kind of traversey stuff on the bottom. But yeah, it's still as thrutchy as ever and it's pretty good. Also the introduction of pockets on the moonboard. Yeah, dig it. It makes it pretty heinous.
Yeah, I'm not very good with pinches and slopes, but I feel like I just stick on everything and it's really cool movement on a lot of these problems.
Hey, my name is Ricky Marine. My favorite set before this was the 2016. I really like those yellow holds and they actually got rid of that this time. But the comfortable holds, all the blue ones, all the crimps, nice little like slopey pinches or like little in-cut crimps. They kept all the like sweet wood ones. It's probably my favorite because I can climb more on board. It's like the 2016 and all the other moonboard sets definitely were a little harsh on the fingers and you could climb maybe hour max, maybe hour and a half. This one is a lot more comfortable. And it seems to not, like the holds don't get as greasy. That was like a big issue on the other sets. I know that, I believe it's poured with like a different kind of plastic or polyurethane. I could be wrong. So far, I'm really enjoying it. I love the Refuge community here that like a bunch of people love to moonboard. A bunch of people are setting like crazy here. Yeah, there's not much else to say besides give it a try. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it as much as I do.
All right, everybody, that's gonna do it for the Moonboard 2024 video. Hopefully you guys got stoked, got some ideas of what this thing's gonna feel like. And if you're already climbing on it, comment down in the comments, let me know what you think about it. And next we'll get Ravioli and some other strong people to jump on and give us their thoughts. But really, really digging it, so go check it out. Peace, everybody.